All right, so we're going to cover the workings of this walker for you. So we're going to cover four things. The first thing is storage. The second thing is walking and using the brakes. The third thing is sitting. And the fourth thing is folding it up if you need to. All right, so I'm going to have Maya demonstrate these things. So the first thing we're going to do is the storage. Maya, why don't you show Grandma how we're going to store stuff? So all you do is you raise up the seat, and I'll come over and you'll see there's a cavity there, like a pocket. It's fairly big, as you'll see when you have it. But all you do is you can put your stuff in there, whatever you want to put, and then close it, and then you're good to go. So the second thing we're going to cover is walking and using the brakes. So Maya, why don't we turn it sideways a little bit?
Like this?
Yeah, that's fine. Go this way a little bit, yeah. And then point out where the brakes are. You'll notice the brakes are like bicycle brakes. So you just hold it and you can squeeze as you're walking, and then the brakes will activate. So Maya, why don't you walk and then just apply your brakes as you're walking slowly. See? All right. So the third thing we're going to cover is sitting. So the first thing you want to do when you're going to sit in this chair is you're going to apply your hand brakes. So the way the hand brakes work, why don't we turn it? Yeah, perfect. So the way the hand brakes work is you actually push down on the handle. Boom. See that? And it locks into, they clip into place. And you'll notice from this angle, it kind of goes outward. So you're not like pushing straight down. You're not pushing like this down, like straight down. You sort of pushing at an angle, like so. So like so, right? Down. And you do it for both sides. So we can do like so, right? And from the side, I'll show you, like, you just push it down like so. And right? So once you've applied your handbrake, now you can sit. See, and the reason why we do this is because if you don't apply your handbrake before you sit, there's a danger of, the thing sliding out from under you. See how Maya is demonstrating? If she goes to sit down without applying the handbrake, it can slide out from under you. So what she does, she applies the handbrake, right? And then she sits because it won't move now. And when she's ready to get up, she gets up first and then releases the handbrake, right? Or you could turn around, release the handbrake. Why don't you demonstrate that as well, Maya? Apply your handbrake, sit, get up, turn around like if you're going to go walk, and then release your handbrake. And then you can go. So you don't have to do it like in any order or whatever. We're just saying that I think it's safer in case the thing just sort of flies out from under you when you're getting up or sitting down. Once you're up, you're fine. So the fourth thing we're going to mention is if you wanted to, because it takes up a fair bit of space. I mean, it's about, as you can tell because you have it now, it's about 2.5 feet wide or whatever. And in the small apartment, you might want to, create or make it fit into a smaller space. So what we can do is we can actually fold it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to raise up your seat and raise up your bar. This is your backrest bar, by the way. When you sit, see, I put on my handbrake. When you sit, you notice how you brace against this. So this is your back brace. So I get up, and then I can turn around. So if you wanted to fold this up, the first thing you want to do is open up your seat so it makes it skinnier, or maybe do this. And then you want to pull this bracket here up. So you'll see on the other side, the same bracket, and you just pull it up. So what you do is you just take your hands and you pull it up like so, and the whole thing would fold. But watch your fingers, this doesn't squeeze your finger here, right? But when you pull this up, the whole thing folds in, and then somehow, it's kind of awkward, you can grab it and sort of squeeze it together, and then maybe shove it in a corner somewhere or whatever. I would also suggest that once you're putting it in the corner somewhere, put on your handbrake. Remember your handbrakes? Oh, it's on right now. If it wasn't on, you put on your handbrake by pushing down. And then it's in the corner. Good. And then when you want to go somewhere, you just bring it out and then just sort of spread it, and then you can sort of push down on it. But make sure that you push these things down to lock it. See that? So it was like this. You want to push this down on both sides and it locks it into place. So now it's solid. And you can put your seat back down and then you can go on your merry way. Right, and then you want to sit, put on your handbrake, right, push down, sort of a little bit out, and have your seat, chat with your friends, have a cup of coffee, you know, and then when you're ready to get up and move, you get up, release your handbrake. You can just pull them up like so, pull them up like so, pull them up, anyway, how you want to do it, but pull them up. The end.